The Oregon Advanced Strategy program leverages the MBA experience by building on the classic foundational concentrations of entrepreneurship, finance, sustainability, and sports marketing. The connective tissue which unites the four centers is creativity, innovation, systems thinking, and strong values. The Capstone Advanced Strategy class is the vessel in which the essence of these four concentrations is alchemically combined and transmuted and results in the gold standard that is the Oregon MBA competitive advantage.
When we were thinking about what Oregon Advanced Strategy should be, I think we were faced with the problem of how to equip an MBA student with the specialized skills that they would need to land that first job in their field of interest right after graduation, as well as how do we equip them to set themselves apart and be a greater value to the organization and prepare them to be an executive, a CEO, maybe someday lead their company in the world that we have today. I have to say that we were thrilled when we found Michael and Michael found us for this position. If you ever sat in the class with him, I think what you would find is amazing is that while he brings in his CEO friends and people that build the case for him, he's always going back to the theory of what he's trying to impart upon the students and tying theory to real-world practice and showing them how it all fits together.
The Oregon Advanced Strategy course was absolutely the highlight of my graduate education. The course draws on a wide range of perspectives from all four centers of excellence in our MBA program to really explore what's at the root of long-term sustainable competitive advantage in remarkably successful companies.
When I took Dr. Crook's Oregon Advanced Strategy class, I think the most important thing I took from it was it really unified all of the lessons from all four centers of the Oregon MBA.
Hello, my name is Michael Crook and I'm the Avamere Professor of Practice here at the University of Oregon. The first year has been amazing. As a few of you know, I'm from Eugene. My dad was a police officer here when I was growing up, and he's also an alum of the University of Oregon, so it's really great for me to be back. I've been gone for 35 years, so it's just incredible to be back in the Pacific Northwest. John and I were first brainstorming about what we could do to really differentiate and make the Oregon MBA program special, and as I said, differentiated in the sea of MBA programs. And one thing that we both looked at in our careers is that you had to be, you really had to have a pluralism of values and information and knowledge to do well and make it to the C-suite, especially in the 21st century. There's so much disruption right now out in the marketplace. It's a very exciting time, but there's also a lot of change. We're ideally positioned to be able to take those four centers and to be able to integrate those silos into a program where we could show the importance to the students, and we could have the students go around and take a collection of classes from each center, followed up with a final capstone class. And in the capstone class, we would focus on each one of the concentrations. The way we taught it is the four classes, each 8-hour long, very intensive. And it starts, each one has a theme based on the center: sustainability, entrepreneurship, marketing, and finance. And we would bring in practitioners, 2 to 3 practitioners, CEOs generally, either in the classroom or by Skype. Successful, some failures, everything in between. So we not only brought in seasoned CEOs, we brought in all the tools and analysis, and we integrated those into the discussions, but then we overlaid that over the top of the four centers. And the result was cataclysmic. It was total success, and the students loved it, and so did the practitioners, by the way. Each and every one of them came out of there saying, wow, that's a great group of students. And if you think about it, from a business perspective, balanced scorecard, you have to have 4 quadrants of business to be successful. And in order to scale, all 4 of them have to be very foundational and strong. You have to have finance, HR, systems, and a great product or service. All 4 of those have to be funded in the same way, i.e. the initiatives for each year you do, they have to build on each other. Each of the students knew that even though they were from completely different centers, they were critical for their success.
I think that having someone like Dr. Crook on campus really opened a lot of students' eyes to the fact that, you know, what you want to do in business school is not just learn finance or learn marketing or understand a value chain. you know, or know what a balanced scorecard is. But how do you actually become a leader? How do you actually become a person that people want to follow, that people trust?
That is Oregon Advanced Strategy, and that is our competitive difference. Thank you very much.